Collective, and happy Thanksgiving, guys. I want to take this minute to show my thanks to you guys too for everything that you've done for my channel. Thank all my beautiful, wonderful subscribers for all of your support, your love, your views, and your likes. You guys are absolutely awesome. It is truly appreciated. I'm so glad you guys have taken this journey with me. Let's go ahead and get started with your tarot read today. We're just going to do one read today, guys, just because it's the holidays. So we'll pull out the Infinite Energies deck. I like this deck, and we'll see what comes forward. What message does the collective need to hear today? Kindness. Okay, you know what? I tell you, somebody's actually been giving back to the community here. This is what's coming forward in this read. This is somebody, I don't know if they do this on a regular basis with the holidays or within their community. Somebody likes to give back. I see that. I don't know if somebody's volunteering like at the food bank or different organizations during these times. Forest. I keep feeling too like somebody's very grateful for what they've had in their life. They're grateful for the opportunities that have come forward and the kindnesses that have been done to them. They're grateful for all the blessings that they possess. And this is somebody who very much values finding a way to give that back. Adolescence. I also feel like this person did not have the easiest time growing up. Like whoever this read is for, this person went through a lot of struggles in their life, a lot of struggles growing up. They may have been homeless for a period of time. Like there's big struggles. I feel like they might have had to rely on these kindnesses at times to survive. And this is why it's so important for them to be able to give this back to others. Midlife. Yeah, and I see like somebody's going through a transitional time now. I don't feel like necessarily somebody's in their midlife or midlife crisis or garbage like that. I feel like this is more about I see where I've come from and I see what I've achieved now. And I'm at this point in my life where I feel like I'm getting my feet under me and I'm finding stability and I'm finding balance. And I recognize what a blessing this is because I've been on the complete bloody opposite side of it. And so my heart goes out to those who are in that situation that I was once in. And that's why it's so important for this person to come forward and contribute to others in such a meaningful way. It was a meaningful way that, like I said, I feel like it saved their lives at times, whoever this read is for. Soul Star. Don't adapt to the energy in the room. Influence it. I will tell you, by doing things like this kindness, it does have an influence on others. It does. I think you don't realize the type of impact that you have on people. You don't realize how far it carries forward. And you may have already impacted somebody in a way that has changed the direction of their life. Passion. That's interesting with this passion card too. I feel like helping others is a passion for you. Being kind to others is a passion. Paying it back is a passion. I do have, that's, whoa, I got contraction. I'm not lying, guys. I have contraction and expansion right next to them. You know what, like this person, whoever this read is for, you're somebody who realizes that sometimes change has to happen, like things have to be removed so that new things can come forward. And that even in the darkness, there's lessons to be learned and there's expansion that can happen and there's growth and positivity that can come from it and blessings. And I will tell you this too, what you're doing to help other people is having a ripple effect and causing positivity in people's lives. It's not just this one day where you help somebody and they have this meaningful moment or whatever, and then they just move on and continue. You're actually creating a turning point for some people, whether you realize it or not, and a shift in the way that they live their lives and a shift in the way that they view life in general too. Imagination. I think you're inspiring people. I think you're inspiring people. I think you're also inspired by the journey that you've been on and by the journey that other people are taking too. I keep feeling like we might be coming back to some kind of art with this or some kind of self-expression in a meaningful and I'm going to say it career-based kind of way. I don't know exactly what it's going to lead to. We'll keep pulling more cards. Ego. You're very humble. You're a very humble person because of what you've been through and where you've been. So you don't puff up your chest and always try and look a certain way or present a certain image. You're a very normal, average, humble person. Very much so. And it's part of what's so charming about you too. And I think part of why the people who you show this kindness to can accept it from you without feeling judged. Because I think sometimes, depending on who comes their way, they do feel judged and they'll take it because they need the help, but they don't like it. It's different with you. And this is why you inspire people. And this is why you've made such an impact on people's lives, whether you realize it or not. Interesting. I'll grab a couple more here. Will. Great heart will not be denied. I want to know how these last couple cards fit in. Can you give me a couple more, please, Spirit? Mercury, communicate and talk. That's interesting. I think you're about to get a love interest if you don't already have one. This piece of things for you, this passion that you have, this humbleness, this need to give back and be kind to others. Somebody's fallen in love with that. Like I said, I don't know if this is somebody who you already have a relationship with, or if this is somebody who's noticed this about you and somebody has fallen in love with you. Absolutely fallen in love with you. There's Venus. There's love. They see your beauty. They are in love with your beauty. Look at this beautiful Venus card. Look at that, guys. Like, somebody is absolutely in love with your beauty. Somebody sees your inner beauty. It just shines through. It inspires others. I think whoever this person is too, who has this sort of falling in love with you, I think you've inspired this person to be a better version of themselves. I see in this person like a shift. I want to be a better version of myself. I want to be better. Jupiter. I want to be more. I desire more. Absolutely. And I do have the envy card here. But I gotta tell you, I don't feel envy in a dark way in this card. I absolutely don't. I feel like this person sees you and they see this beautiful person that you are on the inside and how genuine you are and how much you give back, and they absolutely admire it. And I think that they see it like, I wish I could be more like that. I wish I could do personal growth. I could take on those attributes and I could start being more like that. Polar, life is so much easier when you keep your cool. I do feel somebody's wanting to make that connection with you. Somebody wants to be inspired by you. Somebody wants to bring forward the changes in their life that you've been able to bring forward, this beautiful giving back. I'm going to grab a couple more. I don't feel like we're done with these guys yet. Can you give me at least one more, please, Spirit? What card needs to come forward? I don't feel like we're quite done. There we go. Those ones need to come forward. I better make space for them too. There we go. Yeah, I think, you know what? That's funny. That's funny because in everything you do, this beautiful, humble way that you have of giving back to others, I think even others who do some of the giving back don't do it for the right reasons. I think some of them do it out of trying to get accolades, trying to get noticed, trying to earn good karma. They don't do it just because it's the right thing to do. They have like other motives. Other people have other motives. So they see this beautiful side of you. And I think at times it does attract negative attention from people because people have their own motives, greed. We have fear. We have anger. That's the angry cat. People have a hard time doing it for the right reasons. Doing it for the right reasons. And it's interesting because when I pull this fear card too, I know that this can apply to others, but I feel like this is something that you have had to work through yourself. This is when a kindness was done to you when you were going through this time, when you were struggling with fear. And it's like, you see that in other people and you want to help. And you want to help. You see people are going through some of the similar things that you went through. You feel like this is almost like your soul star. It's kind of like your direction, your north node. This is a piece of your path and a piece of something you have to do. And if somebody asked you why, I don't know if you could put it into words other than to just say it's something I need to do and it's the right thing to do. I think you are absolutely drawn to it. I think you are doing it for a reason. I think part of the reason the universe has called you to do it is because when you do it and in the way that you do it, it actually inspires others to step up. I think you have, at this point, already caused ripple effects that other people have changed their lives, made pretty big changes in their life. I don't think you know about it. I think there's more of that to come. Every time you do this, I feel like other people expand, other people change, other people grow, other people become a better version of themselves. And Jupiter as like personal growth, that personal growth. And you know what? They wouldn't find it. I don't know that they would find it with others. I don't know that they would find the inspiration to be a better form of themselves with other people. It's because of the way you do it. It's because you're humble. It's because you don't get all in your ego. It's because you don't do it and take selfies of yourself doing it and post it all over social media so everybody can tell you what a great person you are. You just go and quietly do it because it's the right thing to do. Because you know deep in your soul it's the right thing to do. That's interesting. And like I said, somebody's fallen in love with you because of it. There is love here. There is a deep love here. And it's you inspire that. And you inspire someone to be a better version of themselves. I'm going to grab, I need a tarot deck. What tarot deck belongs to? This read, really? That guy. Okay. So Spirit, can you please give us more on this Thanksgiving read for the collective? The King of Wands, you are a leader. You know what, whether you realize it or not, whether that is even entering your mind, which I highly doubt, from doing this or not, like trend setting, that you are absolutely, that's what you're doing. You're setting the tone here. You're inspiring others to step up and do some of the same things that you're doing. You're inspiring others to step up and be leaders in their own lives, in their own communities, and to try and help others. It's like this passion that you have for doing this drives passion and awakens passion in others. Temperance, balance. You know what? I get pulled back to the polar card with this temperance card. And that saying about keeping your cool, I think you're somebody who's pretty level. I think it takes a fair amount for you to get really worked up, really angry. I think you're a pretty balanced person. You're pretty cool. Like I said, that's part of why I think it's easy for other people to take a kindness from you too. You're not somebody who's boastful. You're not somebody who gets all emotional or anything like that. You're just there and you're kind and you want to genuinely help. And so it's easy to take help from you. It's easy to be inspired by you. The Four of Wands. I feel giving back in the Four of Wands. I've never felt that in this card before, but I see the abundance that you've built for yourself and the stability that you found in your life. And in this card, I also see the appreciation for the beauty of this. And that it's an important part for you to be able to give that back to others in some way, shape, or form. Possibilities. So I'll tell you with this deck, it kind of came with this random extra card. And I shuffled it in because I thought it was important. It came for a reason. Possibilities. You are this card. You inspire possibilities in others. I don't think you realize the impact that you have had on the lives of some people that you've touched. I don't think you're aware. Don't think you're aware. And you know what? You might go through your entire life and never run into these people, never be aware of the impact that you made on them. But you did make a huge impact. And I don't feel like that's done. Every time you do this kindness, you inspire change in people. You inspire change. You inspire people to become a better form of themselves. Queen of Swords. I'll tell you what I feel in this Queen of Swords. This is not your energy. This is the energy of somebody around you. This is who I was feeling in this Phoenix, the sexuality, the will, the Mercury card. Somebody who is in love with you. Somebody who is inspired by you. Somebody who now feels the need to dig into a deeper part of themselves and to become a better person. You've inspired this person. I see a lot of love in that card. I do see a lot of love. And I know Swords is usually about, intelligence, thoughts that can kind of be really cool. I got to tell you, I feel a whole lot of love coming from that card. Two of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles. It's funny because the Two of Pentacles I still feel is ongoing. It's balance. Oh, that makes sense. So my guides told me it's about paying back. That's where the balance speaks to. It's You were given a kindness. You were able to find blessings in your life. You were given gifts. You have found stability. You have all these wonderful things going for you. To you, paying some of that back and paying that kindness back is maintaining a balance, maintaining a higher balance, everyone helping each other out. And when you're in a space where you don't need it, then it's your turn to give back. And that's part of the balance here. And that Seven of Pentacles, and you have started to gain an abundant harvest. You are starting to see abundance in your life that you worked very hard to build for yourself. So you feel like now it's your turn, now that you don't need it, to give it back, to maintain that balance. The Page of Cups. Yeah, I don't think you realize how much of an offering you give to people. It's more than just this kindness. I'm going to show you this beautiful card. It's more than just this kindness that you're giving back. It absolutely is. You are giving, it's not a handout, it is a hand up, whether you realize it or not, because it inspires change. It inspires healing, it inspires happiness, it inspires change. You are this beautiful Three of Pentacles for people. You're this collaboration, whether you mean to be or not. You're like the seed of change for others, with your deep kindness, with being humble, with your, this, like, it's like just this stoic, quiet way of being in life and going through life and persevering and being strong, and that strength of character. And it shines through. You don't have to take a bunch of pictures of yourself and post it for everybody to see and need a bunch of thumbs up and a bunch of great comments or whatever. You just know it's there, and that's enough for you. And the Hermit. Yeah, it's funny because you just do your thing. You just do your thing. You have your own way of thinking. You have your own way of believing. And you have this way of doing things in the world, and you don't expect nothing back from it. You don't expect good karma. You don't expect a big pat on the back or accolades. You just go about and quietly do it. But it's very much noticed. Very much noticed. I do have the Wheel of Fortune here. Yeah, you know what? On the Four of Cups, I feel like you don't want nothing back from it. You don't want this to be like, well, I do it so that my Wheel of Fortune can turn. I do it so that I've done this good deed and the universe will reward me. As, that is not even almost what it's about for you. It's just because it's what needs to be done. It's because it's the right thing to do. It's because it maintains this balance, right? When you need, there's someone there to help. And when you're in a position where you don't need, then it's your turn to help somebody in need. It's just that way of maintaining balance in the universe. Like I said, it has bigger ripple effects than you're aware of. Death, transition, change. You do inspire change. You do inspire people to step up and be a better form of themselves. The Queen of Cups. Yeah. As this Queen of Cups, you got a softer feminine energy that's very much paying attention to you. And that's why Venus came forward too. Because Venus does tend to be a feminine energy. You know, the men are from Mars, women are from Venus. Well, Venus actually does represent a feminine energy and divine feminine. So you do have somebody who is in love with your beauty. You do have somebody who has sort of that softer, more feminine energy coming forward, who's wanting personal growth, who's wanting to be a better form of themselves, who is very much wanting to be a part of your life and a part of your journey. They absolutely admire you. And the Eight of Swords. I think there's somebody who's fighting to overcome their own past. This is somebody who's been through shit themselves. And this is where part of your kindness inspired this person, and part of why they fell in love with you too. They see that, you know, you come from humble beginnings and what you've been able to achieve and the attitude with which you carry yourself. And they want that as well. They want to be able to do that for themselves. They want to come through all of that and become this higher form so that they can give back. And I just keep feeling like part of that is they actually do want a connection with you. Like, you are very important to this person, whether you realize it or not. This person loves you. This person absolutely loves you. And they do. Ace of Wands and Ten of Wands. I keep feeling like it was you who inspired them to release some burdens. It was you who inspired them to change the way that they look at the world. Because I don't know, I keep feeling like maybe they were a bit defensive before. or maybe this person just had sort of a different sense of things. I don't know if they were somebody who helped out too, but maybe didn't do it for quite the right reasons. But it's like after meeting you, they just want to be a better version of themselves. Whoever this person is, the Magician card. See, you are like this magician. You have this ability to manifest what you want in life. You have this ability to be able to build, to come through everything that you've been through and to keep progressing and building. You've inspired somebody else's journey to be their own magician and to start manifesting better changes in their life. And I got to tell you, I feel like the change, and they might not like it if they hear this, I feel like part of their change, and it is a positive thing, but it's a change of attitude. So I feel like their priorities were a little off until they met you. And then the way that you are just inspired them. The High Priestess. And the Ace of Pentacles. This is that golden opportunity, the Chariot card. Nine of Pentacles. You have inspired this person to find their own Nine of Pentacles energy, because this is the energy that you maintain. This is that independent energy. This is someone who builds their own wealth, who builds their own abundance, builds their own happiness. They're okay with being in their own skin and being independent. They find freedom in independence. It doesn't mean that they don't want other energies near them. It just means that they are very much okay with being themselves. And that's what this person needed. I don't think this person was okay with being themselves or what they had been through. I keep feeling like a mask. This person liked to try and hide things with a mask and pretend to be one way because maybe they were afraid of judgment from where they had been. But they see you and you're just like, this is who I am. This is where I came from. And this is just how I feel. And this is how I live my life. And they're like, they wish they could be like that. This person is learning to accept themselves as well, deal with their shadow work, and release those burdens and release those fears. Eight of Wands. And I think they're going to speak a truth to you. And you know what? Maybe that's what a lot of this is about. I don't think you know the impact that you've had on people. This might be one time you actually find out. With whoever this person is, I feel like this is somebody who will speak a truth to you. This is somebody who can find the courage to step up to you and to say what a difference you made in their life and how you inspired them on their own journey to find healing, to find a better form of themselves, to stop holding themselves back, and to get their priorities straight. This person's like becoming an empress. They're taking their empress path because you inspired them, starting with healing and evolution and personal growth. Feel like they thought they were a fool before in the way that they were going through things. But it was just a shift in perspective. They just had to look at it in a different way. And looking at the world through your eyes is what brought the change to them. The Two of Wands. Yeah, they are on a journey. This person has now chosen to take a different journey in life. We have the Nine of Swords. We have the Hangman as well. And I think they're afraid. That's funny. I feel waiting in that Two of Wands too. When this person speaks the truth to you, I think they're going to be worried about what you have to say. Like this person will be worried about what you have to say. They put a lot of stock in your judgment. They put a lot of stock in what you think and what you feel and in your opinion. The Nine of Cups. So they're worried about whether they're going to get that sort of wish fulfillment piece of things. And for them, the way it ties into you is your respect. That's what this person would like. They would like your respect. They would like to be held in high honor by you. Your opinion of them matters a whole big bunch. The Queen of Wands. And the Three of Wands. So you're getting, I gotta tell you, this person is coming to you. This person is coming to you to speak a truth, a very personal truth that you didn't even realize you inspired. You inspired a huge life change for this person. This person has very deep feelings for you. They have a very special place in their heart for you because you inspired this change. And I feel a connection in here. So I don't know what this connection leads to. Part of that is going to be up to you. But I do feel that they are coming forward in a genuine way. Whoever this person is, they are coming forward in a genuine way. Their emotions for you are genuine. The way that you inspired them to change their lives is absolutely genuine. Absolutely genuine. And I think you are helping them to become the best version of yourself. I think they're coming to you. I got to say it. I got to say it because it's what I keep feeling. This is going to have romantic undertones. this person coming to you. They might come starting as friendship, but I do feel they have deeper feelings for you. Deeper feelings for you mean a lot to this person, whether you realize it or not, whether this has already taken place or not. You have inspired this love. You have inspired the way this person feels about you, the way that they respect you. And they would like to be at your side and join you on this journey and to keep giving this kindness to others and this paying it forward in this balance and to keep becoming a better version of themselves and to really walk this journey in life beside you. That's what I'm seeing in the cards today, guys. Alrighty. I hope you guys all have an excellent Thanksgiving. Take care, everyone.